Okay.
No, it's good evening and welcome to Wrasslecast with myself, Peter Metalhead, aka Jack, aka shit the bed, and that's pretty much going to be the opening from now on. I'm just like Jack, aka Pete, aka random insult, right?
Mr. Crapsy's pants.
Well, I am in my box.
I think my bank holiday Monday could have been better not knowing that, but alright.
Well, tough shit. And, of course, my ever lovely co-hosts.
Hey, Elfady, Dark Rant Raven, and of course, again, joining us almost, did not join us this week, but again, Lee.
Hey!
Yay, which we nearly didn't have him with us because due to our extremely busy schedules, doing Hollywood movies and shit, because that's what we do in real life, yeah, wink wink. Yeah, so we didn't have him, but obviously he found time and he joined us, so yeah, as they say, the show must go on, but that's only if people don't show up, but he did show up, so fuck it. Alright, what are we here for? We're here for that time again for SummerSlam 2015, probably WWE's second biggest pay-per-view of the year, following WrestleMania first and then followed by SummerSlam. I wouldn't have said it was the best SummerSlam ever made, because again it focuses on John Cena for how many years in a row where he's been in a title shot. If you look back at all the previous SummerSlams, you see John Cena's been in a title match for nearly all of them. So
that's also lost them all as well.
Did he really lose them all? Really?
Well, somebody posted it was last year's SummerSlam. Somebody posted a picture depicting Cena apparently lost at SummerSlam for like about 3-4 years in a row.
Wow, that's pretty good. Alright, cool. I didn't know that. I know
he lost clean to Bryan, he lost clean to Lesnar. Before that, I wasn't watching, so I don't know.
He was clean to other people. Yeah, I can't really remember that either. But yeah, there was a photo showing that all previous SummerSlams been from like 2005 or 2006 or whenever. He's been in a title shot pretty much at every SummerSlam leading up. I can't think why though, personally, but there we go. That was obviously, I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah, had a good card. 4-hour spectacular. I confused this issue. I didn't even know Mick Foley was even starting the damn pay-per-view out because I thought it was going to be an hour of the pre-show and then the show was going to kick off at 1 like WrestleMania did. So I tuned in at 12 to see it kicked off with Sheamus. And so when they said 4-hour spectacular, they actually meant 4-hour spectacular. So I was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that because when they did it for WrestleMania, they just did an hour of like promos and the kickoff. So I thought that's just going to be the same thing. So anyway.
Oh, WrestleMania was a 2-hour pre-show, wasn't it?
Was it? Oh yeah,
they padded the fuck out of that.
They really did. They really fucking did. So anyway, we're going to talk about SummerSlam. We're going to talk about Raw as well. The night after, 3 surprise returns to Raw. Main one tag team, one second main one, and I suppose the Wyatt, if you really call it main one. I mean, it's a big issue to me. Depends how you feel about the Wyatts or not. And Jack wanted to discuss NXT Brooklyn as well in this one, which sucks because me and Lee haven't seen that. So first of all, you're a dick for seeing it before us.
I watched it on the night.
Really? It was on the night? When was it aired on the night?
Was it before? There's this little place called the WWE Network.
I said when, not where, you fool.
Oh right, sorry. The night beforehand in the same arena.
Oh, the night beforehand. Oh, okay.
I was 15,000 people there to watch NXT. It was a glorious moment.
Yeah, it was. We had. I don't know what the matches were. I know there was Baron Corbin, Samoa Joe. That was one. Was that any good?
Yes.
There's a lot
because Baron Corbin is a bit. But yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people give Corbin shit. It's just like he shouldn't be in wrestling. We had apparently Bayley, Sasha Banks, and NXT doing this title. Automatically, everyone knows Bayley's going to win anyway. I think that was brutally obvious. But yeah, apparently that got match of the night according to most people. And of course, the ladder match, the one where you just have to insert the picture of Randy Marsh with the jizz all everywhere, and he said it was alien spooge. No, he said it was spooky ghost spooge. Yeah, everywhere. We have to put that inserted right now. Jack's not going to do it because he's lazy at editing. But I mean, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's where you edit it. Finn Balor versus Owens, ladder match for the title. Again, it's obvious Finn Balor was going over, but still, talent versus talent in a ladder match. I saw some aspects of it. Like, of him doing a roll on the ladder and him trying to do that rolling his flip in the corner and he moved and shit. But other than that, you said it was alright?
No, it wasn't alright. It was fucking phenomenal.
Phenomenal,
there was
really?
Not a single bad moment in it whatsoever. It was just 2 hours of pure wall-to-wall brilliance. Even like you say, what was it? Fucking Samoa Joe and Baron Corbin. That was great, you know.
Did that open the show? Or
No,
was
that was like 2 matches before the end. The show was I always say Jushin Thunder Liger and Tyler Breeze. That was an awesome match.
Oh yeah, Tyler Breeze, yeah.
And
Cool.
then the Vaudevillains, which I just love the gimmick of. Bully, sir, bully.
Bully, sir. If you're on a bully there, a bully there.
Vaudevillains.
Bully.
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 Yeah, they were up against. I don't know who Blake and Murphy are, but apparently they're NXT tag champs. But
yeah, Blake. No, they won the titles off of they won the titles off there a few months ago. They were faces before they went here. I think they won the titles off the Lucha Dragons before the Lucha Dragons went forward. Yeah, Blake and Murphy are talented. Yeah, but they didn't win the Vaudevillains, did they? Or did they?
I don't know.
You don't know. You watched it.
Well, because you guys haven't watched it yet. I'm just trying not to give you results.
No, I don't care about results. Did the Vaudevillains win or not?
They did, and it was awesome.
Yes! Fuck yes! About the time I wanted them to win the titles. They deserved it ever since they became the Vaudevillains anyway. Yes! Oh, I'm happy about that. I knew some results, but I didn't know that one. Yes! Happy dance to the happy dance. Anyway, yeah, cool.
The next one was Apollo Crews and Ty Dillinger. I don't really know much about either of these guys, but Apollo Crews, man, he's just built like a brick shithouse, just like giant.
Basically another CKO Jackson, pretty much,
Well, no, but he's built like that, but he actually has talent. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jackson sort of had talent. Okay, he's like Bobby Lashley then, pretty much,
Or Ahmed Johnson, basically.
Oh, Ahmed Johnson. Yeah.
He's not in the circuit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's true. He did. Yeah, fucking hell, a lot of people did. Anyway, yeah. This guy faced.
Ty Dillinger. I didn't know much about Ty Dillinger going in.
I don't
it was
Sean Spears. Used to be Sean Spears in ECW.
Oh, fuck. Really? Okay. Well, there we go. You learn something new every day. Even though I've already learned something new today, so you learn something, 2 things new every day. So there we go. Alright, so did that open it? What opened it?
I said Jushin Thunder Liger and Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, Tyler Breeze, yeah, sorry, yeah, that's cool, yeah, cool.
God, Raven, you are such an imbecile.
It's bank holiday, I'm a little hungover, I'm tired, I'm everything right now. I'm trying to pull it together and strip it in. I had to watch a bit of SummerSlam this morning just to remind myself of some parts, some parts you just think, I'm just going to fall asleep. I mean, doing the IC title match, I actually went to the loo, so I missed a lot of that. I missed the start of it because I thought it was on, at 1 and not 12 because, I'm an idiot. So, yeah, so overall, NXT Brooklyn was good.
It was fucking phenomenal.
Fucking phenomenal. Well, there you go. I doubt WWE would say it, put it on the website. How do you feel this was? Fucking phenomenal. Yeah, so there you go. It was a double F. Yeah. Fucking phenomenal. Would you give it 10 out of 10?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Really?
9 out of 10. Just objective as possible. Whoa, what are you doing, Raven? You trying to rape your microphone?
No, I'm not doing anything. I wasn't doing. Why? Did that sound really weird?
Yeah.
Or that?
It's coming through. Like you just trying to derail the podcast. Trying to
No, I don't know what was happening there. It was going weird. Yeah, trying to John Cena you, or Ron Stewart you, according to that one. Yeah. So right. Yeah. So NXT Brooklyn, obviously, yeah, it was. I haven't seen it. Me and Lee hasn't seen it, but we will go around to watching it. So yeah, of course, when NXT do hold pay-per-views, they obviously do them very fucking well. It's just a shame we don't have these on DVD. It's really just a bit. They're not on DVD, are they? Are they out on DVD or not?
No.
Oh yeah.
Not yet. No. At least, not yet, as in, I'm still waiting for the Amazon to notify me when the pre-order's available. And it probably won't be. So WWE released probably the best thing in ages, and they're not even putting it on DVD.
Think about it, it's like, because that's like probably the only thing that's enticing people to the network anymore.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, like new people.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I didn't think of it like that. So, bollocks.
So we had NXT Brooklyn, 2 hours of seminal fucking awesomeness, and then
semi-erect penises.
Yeah, semi-erect penises all around, and then we had SummerSlam, 4 hours of meh.
4 hours of somewhat good, solid pay-per-view. I would have given it a 7 personally. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was terrible. We had 10 matches on the card? It was about 10 or 9. It was fucking tons of matches.
Yeah,
10 matches on the card. Fucking hell. So I'm on a swig of Coke here because my mouth is getting pretty dry.
Swig of Coke for the working man.
I mean, your average pay-per-view is what 7 matches, isn't it? About 7, 8.
At a stretch, yeah.
At a stretch, yeah. That's just so an extra hour. and they've already added 10 matches. Fucking hell. Right, so moving straight in with it, we start out Sheamus versus Randy Orton. Now, I don't have my notes because I haven't been really taking notes. I've kind of given up on taking notes because I just can't be asked anymore. Well, I can be asked, but I haven't really had the time due to work. So I've had to use it by memory. But I don't know what the match order is, but I'm sure one of you will probably know the match order anyway. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Metalhead probably has Wikipedia up already to list the matches.
No, I have detailed notes, which I totally took myself, and I'm...
No, that's no. I'm not saying you didn't take notes.
I'm totally not looking at Wikipedia right now, or anything, and I have the match times written down because I sat there with a stopwatch and timed the matches. Fuck you for exposing the business, Raven. Damn.
Yeah, my God, we're so gonna lose subscribers for this. Oh no, think of the dislikes. Oh no, again.
Yeah.
Bullet.
Hey, well there we go. For new subscribers to our podcast, you get the month of January free.
Yeah, not January 3.
fact,
even though we're in fucking September. But yeah, you get January 3.
And you get, and also as a bonus of that, you get the other 11 months free on top of that.
Exactly.
Oh god.
Couldn't ask for a better deal. Yeah, right. I'm just eating chocolate, so one of you discuss Sheamus versus Orton, why I eat this chocolate.
Alright, so Lee, do you want to take this away because I didn't watch the match?
Really?
Yeah, it was a real so match.
It was one of those things where you just think they're looking for something for Orton to do, looking for something Sheamus to do. Are they doing anything? No, fuck it, they got a match.
Yeah,
they had a match battleground, didn't they?
And they let Sheamus know that he looks stupid and all.
Yeah, but that's just why I think he actually does look all. I think he looks alright, to be fair. You know, I don't see anything wrong with it. And when he first came out like that, I was thinking, holy shit, what the hell is going on here? But
what the hell's that in his nose and all?
Yeah,
bullring thing.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I really don't. Oh yeah, septum. I really don't get why people like do that shit. I mean, some like eyebrows, lips, whatever. You know, when it gets to like serious parts of the body that like can be affected, like your fucking like your nose, your penis, your clit, all that shit. You know.
Oh.
It's just like I'm not going to say what it is, but a few years ago, someone showed me not an actual picture of one, but like an illustration diagram of something called a wizard's wand. I'll let you look it up. It's
I'm alright. I remember when someone told me to look up blue waffle on the internet. I don't speak to that person now.
Yeah.
So,
all the recipe for blue waffles is easy. You just make waffles and just add some blue food dye to them. It's good stuff.
Right. Easy, but the other one is not so makeable. Oh, I saw that in school and I hate the person who's like, yeah, Google blue waffle will be funny. No, it wasn't. It was not funny.
No, it's not funny. It's a food recipe. Why? Why is there some other connotation to blue waffle?
You damn well know there is.
It was a cunning ruse.
It's just like, remember fucking meatspin.com? Oh my god, that was going around for fucking ages as well. Oh, I've got a link to that too. Yeah, remember the fucking hideous things of the internet that have somehow, and even Rick Roll, the original Rick Roll thing where you couldn't get it off your screen. You know, you used to keep clicking it and shit. Anyway, yeah, move on. You don't remember that? No? Okay, fair enough.
No, I remember Meatspin. But
don't you? Yeah. So why did you not watch Orton and Sheamus?
Because it was Orton and Sheamus.
What did you literally do? Just go make food or something?
Yeah. I was just like, I think I was watching. Yeah, I watched a full episode of a sitcom or something, and came back and like still time for the end of the match.
Wow.
I was just like. Okay, it's like Randy Orton and Sheamus. I was like, excellent. They're starting off with the most likely the piss break match first. Rather than shoving it in the middle somewhere. No, straight off. Like, okay, cool. I'll have a piss break now then. Well, I watch an episode or something, which I did. And came back, and Randy Orton wins. Good for him, you know. Not that Randy Orton. Sorry, Lee. After you.
Yeah, Sheamus won it. Bro kick.
He just sounded so like Sheamus won, bro kick. Whoa, let's move on. Sounds so bored when saying that, man.
What do you expect? Fucking Randy Orton and Sheamus. It's just like, not that Randy Orton, can't be entertaining, but in this program, you can just tell straight away, nah.
Randy Orton, bro kick, aka bicycle kick, aka so many other people do it, you know. So he did. Sorry again, I'm eating chocolate. I'm also reading some of these posts about Wes Craven as well. So yeah. Fucking deaths, man. Fucking hate these deaths this year. So many people gone this year already. But yeah. Anyway, so it's like any other style of Sheamus sort of match. It started out with Orton basically headlocking, Sheamus headlocking, Sheamus showing, "Are you not entertained?"
No.
You know, like, well, not really. Well, we kind of are entertained because you're the opening match. We were kind of hoping you wasn't, you know, the 5th match. But yeah, we kind of are entertained, yeah, because now we get to see something good after this match. So yeah, we are, Sheamus. Thank you for asking. You know, so they do some back and forth shit. As like Lee would say, it was your average match. I think they had a match at Battleground or a pay-per-view before that, and I think they just produced the same thing over and over again. The same. I mean, they're good workers.
Copy paste, pretty much.
Copy paste, yeah. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah, when it comes to Sheamus, they've only been stuck there to give Sheamus Money in the Bank. You know, that's why he won, because obviously, you know, it would be stupid. You know, Money in the Bank holder lost to Randy Orton, because what's the fucking point? So yeah, so he does some moves, bloody hell, whatever. They go forward with it. He hits a bro kick in the corner and hits another bro kick, so Sheamus goes over. So right call to make. I think Sheamus didn't go over. It would have been a shit call to make. So yeah, there we go. So that's that over with. What was next? What started next?
It was New Day versus Primetime Players versus Lucha Dragons.
Lucha Dragons and Los Matadores.
Yep.
Yes, this match, which I thought... Oh yeah, was there a kickoff? There wasn't a kickoff, was there? No kickoff? No kickoff. No. This match I thought was going to be the kickoff. I thought they were going to make this match the kickoff, make it half an hour long, have half an hour of bullshit talking, and then the show starts, and that would have been the 4-hour podcast. But no, I mean show, but that didn't work, did it? So yeah, tag team match, good. I thought this was pretty good. It was pretty good towards the end. But a lot of them, I mean, to be fair, when you got teams like that really work, as I like New Day. I don't give a shit what anyone says. They might not be doing the best gimmick in the world, fair enough, but no one can argue the fact, and I think I've said this before, no one can argue the fact that Kofi, Big E, and Xavier Woods aren't talented, because they are. All of them are, you know, like, you only got to look back at it. You don't have to agree with me, you know, but a man like Kofi Kingston who can get on a wheelie chair and hop back into the ring in the Royal Rumble, you know, that's talent for you. You know, because that could have fucked up so many ways. If he just fallen backwards, then that would have been it. But yeah, they are talented, you know. The gimmick's not for everyone, you know. New Day rocks, New Day suck, but they do it. They play well at being arseholes.
True.
They're heels, and they know how to be arseholes. And if you've got Xavier Woods, he has a YouTube channel called Up Up Down Down. If you've not seen it, you should check that out as well, because he does game videos and shit. Oh, it's hilarious with Slater, Rusev, Kofi and stuff. They do some good stuff on Swerve as well. I don't know if you've both seen Swerve.
Yeah.
Swerve is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at it being optimistic. I think, oh fuck, right, they've got Jeff Tremaine involved in this now. God, holy shit, you know. But they've actually done it really well, and they keep putting new episodes up and stuff like that up. So it's good. And I think when he shoots him with the when he goes, "Hey Kofi," and he shoots him with like the powder gun, like right in the face, and he goes, "I've got to go to the airport like this, man."
Oh yeah, Kofi's face after, you know, when he's his eyes, Christ, they fucked his eyes up, didn't they?
Yeah, it literally fucked him up. That was hilarious. Probably the best Swerve thing ever, other than Seth Rollins trying to get in and the bounce didn't know who he was. But yeah, New Day are talented. Primetime Players, again, they've always been talented. I think what they needed when they broke them up and they went for solo runs, that didn't really work. Tyson Hill tried to be the heel, but it didn't work. Darren Young took a hiatus, pretty much like 4 or 5 months, come back, and then took openly and came out that he was gay. So, but I mean, that's got nothing to do with the team. Lucha Dragons, again, they're good. They come from NXT anyway, so I've always liked the Lucha Dragons, regardless of the Sin Cara. It's not the real Sin Cara. It's still Hudakova, or whatever. Kalisto, Sammy DeSol, like the guy who originally used to play. His other name is Sammy DeSol, I think. And what was the other team? Fuck, can't remember. Matadors.
Yeah.
I'm sure no one gives a shit about.
True.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about. So yeah, good match. Went back and forth. A lot of tag team based action. Elimination probably would have been more better after this one, but it wasn't. But yeah, it was good towards the end. I actually really did enjoy this. I've enjoyed New Day Primetime Player matches. They've had some good matches in the past. This match has been building up for weeks, for months. They've been doing this up. The best spot I think was that Big E does that spear through the second rope sort of thing. That always looks painful to watch. I'm pretty sure the crowd shouted, "This is awesome!" like during this match. I don't know why, but you know. The crowd also did the Mexican wave during Raw as well. You know, this is not the WrestleMania Raw. You don't do that until WrestleMania. Stop it. You know,
it's obviously going to become a thing now. Probably the day after Survivor Series as well.
Yeah, probably. So, oh yeah, it was good to see Raw like that. No, it's good to see it. You know, if it was like that every week, I probably wouldn't fall asleep every bloody week. But that's only because you get 50,000 commercials. You know, but there you go. So yeah, they did it. And of course, did the primetime players get it? No, New Day win back the tag team titles, and they go mental. They go absolutely nuts. And there is a video online saying that moment when your girlfriend comes off your period, and it shows those two like going crazy. Those three going crazy. They go mental. I think it was. They go mental. And yeah, of course, they were wearing white as well. I didn't mention that. Yeah, they were wearing a new colour of white, which I think the usual green and blue, and someone else was wearing white as well, which we'll get to that a little bit later. Yeah, so New Day was wearing white, and I remember texting Michelle watching online saying, "Holy shit, the New Day!" You know, a bit drunken out of my head. And so, hey, holy shit, the New Day were wearing white. What the fuck? You know, it looked a bit weird. But yeah, good match. Good second. Probably could have done with being the opener, to be honest, but you know, they obviously thought Autumn and Sheamus, you know, let's stick the boring piece of crap on first.
That's good stuff, really.
That's good. So, what, you two happy New Day won the belts back, or would have preferred if the primetime players, or even the Lucha Dragons, had taken the belts?
No, I'm definitely behind New Day. Lucha Dragons will get the time soon enough. Primetime players, as I said in the previous podcast, they split them up for no reason, and put them back together again for no reason.
Pretty much, yeah, so exactly.
It's like,
yeah, exactly. So we move on to number 3 of count of 10 matches in this fucking pay-per-view. Number 3 was
Dolph Ziggler.
Rusev. Fucking hell, good match. But I would say the only thing, I don't think I said this on camera, the only thing that let SummerSlam down was the Taker Brock ending, Rollins thingy ending, and the Rusev Ziggler ending. This ending was fucking shit. I don't know why. It should have been Dolph Ziggler going over clean, but it didn't work. They decided a double count out was better. I don't know why.
Yeah, because we got to make Rusev look strong now after we've made him look like shit since WrestleMania.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. We've got to get his credibility back. You know, I was like, well, why? After he's like kind of gone literally with a real injured ankle for like the past few months, and now I've got Summer Rae posing as Lana. You know, it's just like
Lana dressed as an 80s prostitute.
God, Summer Rae looks so tacky in that red suit.
I'm with you. She just looked ridiculously tacky. I just felt bad about jacking off to her.
Yeah, just it was only semi-hard. You just couldn't get it full way.
We said with Lana as the 80s prostitute, I was like, yeah, this is that.
Let's do this. And it's done.
I didn't really. I just wanted to be very chauvinistic as I am.
Exactly. So Rusev Ziggler, been obviously building up for a while. We had Rusev obviously damaged ankle. Lana, it was a whole Lana left Rusev. He spent to get it back. We had Rusev. Obviously, I'm going to use the word quote marks, take out Ziggler with the crutch, but we all know, obviously, it was so difficult from the movie, so he took him out with the crutch. He then goes back from the Russian brute to the Bulgarian brute. He goes back, obviously, with now Summer Rae dressing more and more like Lana. Their feud builds up. Dolph Ziggler returned from action, I think it was last week, or the week before that, I can't really remember. He comes back. Lana, I think, has the... Oh, fucking hell, what's he called? What does he call the camel clutch ring? What does he call the accolade? Yeah, he has...
John Cena calls it the acolyte.
We had Summer Rae doing the accolade on Lana, which is weird because her top kind of broke off, so that was kind of awkward to watch. It's like, yeah, you need to button that shit up a bit more. And then, so it led to this match. This match wasn't too bad. It was pretty much what you see is what you get, I think, with this. I did think this match was going to be a lot better than what it was, but I don't think it really lived up to it. It was just a simple case of written down on paper, we're going to have Rusev, we're going to have Ziggler, it's going to be Rusev, Ziggler. The match literally ended, I can't remember how did it ended in a double count out, but how was it pursued, the double count out? Why could both people not get back in?
I'm not sure exactly, because they were both right there, and it was just like, okay, like, I've seen people get to, like, 9 and, 7/8, and, somebody halfway up the bloody ramp has somehow managed to get back in miraculously, Yeah.
That's true, but, I mean, I was thinking, was there an end spot, did one of them go through a wall with a barrier with a commentating table being taken out or something? I mean, was there something done? I can't really remember why it was a double count out, they must have done something to take themselves both out, but I can't remember what it was. No one can remember what it was.
That's how unmemorable whatever the hell they did, because they didn't break an announce table and all that, because there was an announce table spot later on, and the table's fine. All the tables were there, so...
That's true.
So yeah, it's just like god awful feud, okay-ish match at best with a stupid fucking ending.
Yeah.
Right, on that note, we'll move on. What was the fourth match?
Well, I'll say one quick thing about it. The only thing that's good's come out of it is Rusev's acting skills have been pretty decent throughout the feud. It's just a shame the feud's been written by a retard monkey.
Retarded monkey.
Yeah. It's like, you put 1,000 is it chimpanzees or whatever in a room with typewriters and eventually they write Shakespeare. Well, Vince McMahon could only hire 4 monkeys and put them in a WWE creative room and just let's do this. Yeah, that analogy broke down quick, just like the whole fucking match.
Oh my god. Just because 4 monkeys on a typewriter. So we've only got 4 chairs, so we need a 5th one because WrestleMania's coming up next. Because Night of Champions is coming up next. Oh, I just ate some chocolate and I got some really bad tooth pain. Oh god, that fucking kills. Hang on 2 seconds. What was you saying, Mish?
Can you look up as the opening time, see what times are open?
On bank holiday, they're not gonna they'll be open by now. They would be open by now. They'll be open past 11 on a bank holiday. So
Yeah, I know, but can you just have a look anyway?
I can kind of have a look, but not really because I'm in the middle of this and
You're on Facebook.
I know. I only saw that, but it's kind of hard.
Go on.
It's kind of hard. Alright, anyway, alright, moving on. So yeah, I'll do that in a minute, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, so, right. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I just think it would have been better if one of them just got a proper win, to be fair. And a lot of people are probably saying that we're probably going to queue to see Lana and Summer Rae actually have a match at some point. Because I'm not sure if Lana was an actual wrestler before she became a manager, or she's
she was a model and slash actress.
I think that. Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, because she was in... Fuck, what movie was she in?
I'm not sure, but I've seen a screenshot of... It's probably most likely a film, where some guys snorted coke off her naked breasts. So, I'm not suggesting to any of our listeners that they should go and Google that right now and look at it.
I'm going to Google it. Is that real or not? Because I want to know if that's real or not.
Of course it's real. I wouldn't mention it if it wasn't real.
That's true, right, I'm Googling that later.
She's done quite a few nudes and whatnot. Not that I'm, saying that's a good thing or an encouragement.
Yeah, but that must be hard to find.
No.
Do you put Lana in or do you put her name?
Yeah.
CJ Perry. Oh, yeah, true, actually, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, right, well, I know what I'm doing later. What was I going to say, yeah, she was in a film recently which came out number 2 of that film, but she was in the first one. It wasn't High School Musical, it was something else. Fuck it, doesn't it still that Kathy Baker woman? No, it doesn't. Oh, I don't fucking know. Oh, it's gonna annoy me. I'm sure she was, a number 2 movie came out of it, she took leave to film with it, she was in the first one. And it wasn't High School Musical, it was something else. Mish, do you know the film that Lana's in?
No, I didn't even know she was in a movie.
Yeah, she's an actress, she was in the first one. Alright, fuck it, doesn't matter.
I can find out. Pitch Perfect 2?
Pitch Perfect 2, that's it, yeah. She was in Pitch Perfect 1 as well. I didn't even know it.
I mean, my notes today, I've been taking this research before the podcast.
Exactly. Yeah, Pitch Perfect 2, that's it, yeah. I didn't even know she was in the first one. So when I found out she was going to be in the second one, I was like, what? She was in the first one? Wow, fucking hell. Because you can't even really see her in the trailer, because I saw the trailer for Pitch Perfect 2, and you can't even see her in the trailer. Well, not that I really know, not of her, and oh my god, and pulled my TV and went, oh my god, that's Lana, and I didn't really do that. So.
Yeah, it was like that, because I don't want to watch the film Magic Mike, but I wouldn't mind seeing Kevin Nash, be a fucking stripper. That'd be hilarious. So I was just thinking, come on, just show me the trailer and that'll do. I don't have to. I'm not watching the full fucking film just for Nash. Yeah. So, just because, Magic Mike just ain't my thing. If it was a middle-aged housewife, then yeah, I'm sure Magic Mike would be up my fucking street.
Does it have to be middle-aged? I mean, does it? Oh, I suppose it has to be middle-aged.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any nudity in those films, though, isn't there?
Not full nudity, no. But they're all oiled up and wearing chaps and stuff and whatnot. It's just I assume, just because all the posters have them oiled up wearing chaps and whatnot.
That's true, yeah. That's true. I was kind of weird to see Kevin. I didn't even know Kevin Nash was in there. I just went past a bus stop and saw Magic Mike 2 and I was like, oh, that's Kevin Nash. Holy shit, that's what he's doing nowadays.
Apparently he has a small cameo in the first one, and the second one he gets bumped up to a main character.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to be careful with that dancing and not to do his quadding. You know.
Yeah.
Had to do a quad joke. It's Kevin Nash, you know.
Yeah, well, his stage name, is for his his stripper name. The Super Shredder. Originally, it was the Russian as well, but not many people might know that one.
Punisher.
Hey,
Punisher.
You got it, Lee. Give that man a cigar.
He doesn't smoke. What? He was what? Punisher? What? He was a Punisher?
No, he was in the 2004 film Punisher.
I Goon in the Punisher with Tom Jane.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen that film. How comes it? Did he play a main part in it?
Well,
or
yeah,
not?
technically, it's like 5 minute scene out. Bad guys hire the Russian, who in the comic books is like super insane, like fucking, beyond, impenetrable, invincible guy, but he actually talks in the comic books, but he's like really silly, like, I big Russian, yes, with this craziness, and, yeah.
Big boy.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's pretty much like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Iceman, but that was just like loads of puns.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
Pretty much.
Kind of like, well, not the same thing, but I know the kind of the voice thing. I didn't know he was in that. I've seen both Punisher films. I thought the first one was like, oh my god, I need to be shot in the fucking head, and the second one was probably I didn't really know they made a second one, but the second one was apparently much better than the first one.
Me is the way around. The first one was a bit iffy about it first. When the second one came out, I was like, yeah, that makes the first one look fucking really good. But that's me. But back to the point, Nashy boy, he was the Russian. He had that big 5-minute fight sequence set to that classical music. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's cool, man. It says Bank Holiday Monday they open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So there you go. So cool. Yeah, I didn't know Nash was in that. I've seen the movie. I didn't notice he was even in that Punisher film. I must have just.
It was filmed around 2000. It was August 2003. That's when he lost the her versus her match with Chris Jericho. So that was obvious the cover for that, so he could cut his hair short. And I assume stop her dyeing his hair, so that way it just comes out its natural white grey for the film.
Yeah, and just looks like, yay, wow, you haven't aged terribly, have you?
Actually, no, back then Nash would have still been in his early 40s, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true, it would have been. Anyway, this is not a biography of Kevin Nash, is it? So let's
it is. Actually, Nash needs to go over, fuck Goldberg streak.
Exactly, fuck it.
Yeah. We went off on a tangent there, but we kept it relatively wrestling related. Well, kind of.
Relatively, exactly.
We started off with Lana in Pitch Perfect 2, and then
it's weird how we go off. It's like a series of chainmail. It goes from one thing to another to another to another. Which, talking about Nash, could have led to another match with Scott Hall, and then that could have led about drinking problem, and that could have led about DDP, and that could have led about yoga, and then we would have been completely off topic. So, and it has happened one or twice before. I think before Lee got involved, we've gone completely off topic. One pay-per-view, I can't remember what it was, but fuck it, I'll watch them back. Anyway, so good-ish match with a kind of meh-ish storyline, ends with a complete shit way, and I don't think they'll have a match of Night of Champions, but I think Hell in a Cell is the pay-per-view following Night of Champions, because we're in October, nearly in October, fucking hell, so we're going to be getting the old, there's no other cancers in the world, so we're just going to do breast cancer, pink rope. Sorry, I'm not a hater of that, I just, I understand
it's Susan
that.
G. Coleman you should be a hater of.
Yeah, I know, but it's fair enough, maybe try another. I know breast cancer is the top, killer out there, that's fair enough, but there are other ones out there that maybe they could put a little bit back in towards, that's just my opinion, but whatever, I'm not going to go into that in case I get hate for that. So move on to, what was next? Mel, wasn't it? Mel and Neville?
The Green Arrow, the Red Arrow, and the Stardust, and the soon-to-be leaving Barrett.
Is he leaving?
No, there was some rumour around tweet, a critic tweet he sent out or whatever. But he's not, so it's all good.
Okay, cool. Well, that's alright then. Alright, cool. So Stephen Amell, obviously, actor. I'm assuming, hoping you both watched The Green Arrow.
No, because I don't care about DC.
I don't care about DC either. I only really care about Batman and DC. Everything else is just like, wah. But anyway, Lee, Green Arrow, no, yes, probably no.
I've heard about it, but not got around to watching it properly yet.
Alright, well, you're gaining. No, I'm joking. Okay, cool. Well, you should check it out. It is pretty good. I haven't seen a lot of episodes myself, but Deathstroke does get involved in the second series. And obviously, you both obviously know who Deathstroke is, what you should do anyway. And then that season 2 is probably the best of it. So yeah, Stephen Amell having this superhero thing going on, Stardust kind of made me thinking, oh yeah, he's like the villain of the piece, and Stardust just going typical crazy, what he usually does. Well, he does very well with it. So, of course, Stephen Amell did very well in this match, I thought. He held it. I mean, usually you get celebrities have matches and stuff, but they don't hold very well. You know, but I think Stephen Amell has obviously been training months to do this, and I thought he did exceptionally well in this for an actor, like joining a thing. Even when he jumped the ropes in that like 2 weeks before Raw, and he took that thing down, he knew exactly what he was doing. So I don't know how many times he's at the Performance Center before filming Arrow, but he's clearly been at that Performance Center probably more times than we think he has. So yeah, but he did well.
He's probably been at the Performance Center more than Braun Strowman has.
Yeah, well, he's definitely been there more than Eva Marie. So, oh yeah, Eva Marie, obviously, NXT just gone. She had a match with Carmella, and it was probably the worst Divas match of all time.
Whoa.
Yes, yeah, it really was. And there was, I think, people on SmackDown a few weeks ago, like taunting, "You are shit." They were like really like giving her crap for it, but she is. Eva Marie's just terrible. Like she's tried to improve. She's a little bit like Nikki Bella, but I used to hate the Bella twins, and I still do, not as much as Pete does, but I used to hate them. But I think over time, Nikki Bella has got somewhat a little bit more decent in the ring than what she used to be like. I mean, I know many people may or may not agree with that, but I think she has. I don't look at her in the ring now and think, oh my god, there's one just giant floppy penis. You know, I feel like, you know, she's bettered herself. Eva Marie, I don't think it matters. She could get trained by William Regal every fucking day, and I don't think it would make her any better, to be honest. But, you know.
So Neville and
yes, moving back on. Sorry, man. I just you hate the Bellas.
Well,
I hate Eva Marie.
Let's reserve that for when we get to the Divas match.
Alright, but she wasn't in the Divas match.
I know, but I'm saying it's related. Yeah,
that's true. So it was said on Twitter, Stephen Amell tweeted a photo of him wearing a Green Arrow costume, and it kind of indicated that maybe he was going to be wearing the Green Arrow costume at the pay-per-view. Now, of course, immediately I got, you know, the massive hard on, because I like Arrow, I like the costume. I thought, oh my god, if he's going to come out dressed as the Green Arrow, that's going to be fantastic. Now he did, and he didn't. He came out with, obviously, well, you can kind of see what he was wearing anyway, because they had that promo of Ron Stewart and the Undertaker walking past like before the match even took place. But he came out with just the top half, which is a little bit disappointing, because I was kind of hoping he'd go the full way with the arrow and the mask and everything, you know, and just try to whip it all off. But he didn't, so that was a bit disappointing. But there we go. Yeah, so before this show, before this on SmackDown, King Barrett introduced that he had a new cape that Stardust gave to him. I don't know if you two...
Oh yeah, well, that's like the first time Barrett's done a decent promo in like forever, you know.
Yeah, and to be fair, I don't see... I mean, things pointless in WWE right now. Number one, the Money in the Bank briefcase on Sheamus. Number two, King Barrett winning King of the Ring, you know. He hasn't gone over for being the king whatsoever. He's lost more matches than he probably has won at being the king. If I'm you know, I'm not a mathematician, but if you look at all the matches since Barrett's been king, how many has he won and lost? It's probably more lost, and he adds more to the lost at this pay-per-view. So yeah, so Neville teams up with him, calls him forward. The man that the man that Gravity forgot.
Yeah.
How they say. And then Owen Hart, the man that Gravity remembered. So that was a thing going round. Yeah.
This ain't Top Gear, man. You know, don't do the test. You know, well, don't do. Well, you know.
Don't basically go Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, because fuck Jeremy Clarkson. And fuck Top Gear, but that's just me. I know you guys probably like it.
Yeah, definitely fuck Top Gear, because they've gone Amazon Prime. They were supposed to be going Netflix, got on Amazon Prime. The one thing I refused to buy.
Anyway,
tangents. Tangents, yeah. No disrespect to Owen Hart. You know, I just thought that was a little bit funny, but yeah, no disrespect to him. Yeah, so Neville teamed up with Stephen Amell to face these two. It wasn't bad, this match.
Yeah,
it wasn't too bad.
It was short but sweet, you know. And Amel, or Amel, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm going with Amal, you know, Amal.
Yeah.
But he did pretty well. You know, held up his own and whatnot. I mean, fair enough. It wasn't giving us like fucking crazy cool flippy shit, but you know, obviously because he's an actor first, and you know, wrestling fans.
Yeah, but I think how he held himself. In that ring, though, like I think he did well. I mean, we've seen loads of like celebrities have matches before, or get involved in rings, and you just think, well, they didn't quite cut the cake properly, or they didn't quite cut the cheese. No, that means farting. I don't know what the saying is there. They didn't quite do well, but it seems to be a male. Obviously, this is what happens when you get someone who's actually a fan of wrestling involved. What? Say that again.
Own as well.
Oh yeah, that one too, yeah. But Mel, he held his own. I think he did really well. I think that dive he did off the turnbuckle was good. He was in the ring for substantially more time than what I thought he was going to be. Yeah. So yeah, he did well, and everyone thinks it's going to be leading to Mel versus Stardust in a solo match, maybe Night of Champions, maybe Hell in a Cell, that sort of thing coming up now. So I don't think he's done there. There could be more stuff for him down the line. But yeah, short but sweet. Was it the shortest match? Yes, it was. It wasn't the shortest match. No,
it was one of the shortest matches.
Yeah, it was probably the second shortest match. God grief, the IC title is only 5 minutes long. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully, yeah, exactly. It probably could have been even shorter, to be fair. The match I was just not looking forward to. Hang on, Amy. Roll over. Here we go. Okay, cool. Right, yeah, so good one. Obviously, Neville and Mel go over. It was too obvious, I think, what was going to happen. I didn't think the Stardust Matt were going to get the win. So, yeah, the superheroes went over the supervillains. So, yeah, will we see a rematch? Maybe. But I'm sure, what's certain to say, I don't think Stardust and Mel are over with. I think this feud will go on for a bit more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Apparently, they printed some T-shirts for the event of Mel versus Stardust, and all the profits went to charity. Apparently, they raised about, I can't remember, it was $600,000 or $800,000.
Yeah,
I probably fucking got the numbers wrong on that. It was either 600,000 or it was 60,000. Either way, fucking the amount of money for charity like that is still a fucking amount of money,
Yeah, either way, that's a good amount of money, regardless. So, like, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Well done.
What the hell are you doing, Raven? You've caught in a thunderstorm or something?
No, I was just sorry. Amy rolled over, and I have to roll it on her back, so I was kind of moving the mic. So sorry if I sounded all like just then. So yeah, because
you're obviously on your car phone in the middle of the wilderness at the minute.
Yeah, with the top down or in an Iron Man suit with the helmet down. Like, where are you? Oh, we're in. Okay, that's good. I'll see you there in 20 minutes. So we'll move on to the next match, number 5, the piss break match. It was my piss break match. I was dying for a poo. I don't care if anyone knows that. I was literally dying for a crap. I thought I could probably crap out this match within the next 5 minutes because of how. Now, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just assumed that they were just going to punch out the Miz straight away, and we were just going to see Ryback versus Big Show in a singles match. Didn't happen. Miz coming out again with a new kind of headpiece, and I'm pretty sure he'll be wearing a burqa the next time we see him, because the amount of time how much he's covering up with these like cloaks and sif coats he's wearing. So he comes out with a new one of those ones.
Devi looks though.
Yeah, that's pretty much. so we see these two. Match only lasted 5 minutes. We had the only bit of excitement during this match, I think, was Miz tried to steal the pinfall as he hit the skull crushing fly on Ryback and got the pin, but they both kicked out. I was a little bit after I come back from my, my swollen bumhole, from my thing. I thought, oh my god, the Miz could win it. I'll be kind of alright with that, but he doesn't win it back. So yeah, and the match just ends with Ryback retaining. So yeah, unless you two want to add any more to that, we can probably.
Remember the Big Show? He went up to not the top rope, the second rope to do stunning aerial maneuver. Where he just kind of flopped over forward and landed on Ryback a bit.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Oh my god, it's the next Adrian. Oh wait, no, it's not. So Big Show.
Neville's it was the Red Arrow. So what the hell would we call that for the Big Show? The
big flop.
Yeah, the shit arrow. The pointless arrow. If you get because arrows have points.
The arrow why big superstar should not get on the turnbuckles. Yeah, I don't know. We could go on ages for that, but fuck it. Yeah, so move on. Yeah, so obviously Ryback again retains the Continental title. Obviously, anyway, I wouldn't have minded it if Miz won the belt. To be fair, I don't know why. I've not got any problems with Ryback. Thank God the Big Show didn't win. I would have had a serious problem if the Big Show had won it. My God. But yeah, it would have been quite cool if the Miz had won it, but. just didn't happen. You know, I'm pretty sure we're probably going to get this match again at Night of Champions. So
I mean, I got no serious problem with Ryback, but just the way he was just anointed the IC champion, basically just they had Daniel Bryan fillet him, basically. You know, it's like, hey, this guy won the match to become the IC champion, and I'm here to show him that he is the IC champion. Seriously, Ryback, just fucking lie back so I can suck your dick live on stage now. It's just like, for six.
You could try and imitate the Edge and Nia sex show or more.
Yeah, it's just like, come on. Right, fucking Ryback wins fair and square, fine dandy. Just don't, I fucking...
Did you go say Stone Cold?
What? No.
It sounded like you were going to say Stone Cold, sorry, go on.
I'm saying, you know, just... fingers crossed Daniel Bryan will be back soon, because it turns out it was a concussion this time, not his neck stuff. But
so I've had Dud Shoot Alert say that apparently WWE doctors are telling Daniel Bryan not to come back. Apparently.
They're not
clearing him
yet. For obvious reasons, being they don't want to get sued should a serious fucking thing happen to him, and the other reason obviously is just like, well, fuck it, we don't want the fans chanting for him at next year's Royal. In fact, that's probably what they do. They'll probably bring him back. They'll wait till after Royal Rumble.
Yeah, probably. Well, why wouldn't they do it during Royal Rumble?
Because, the fans will just shit all over Rumble again for the third year running. Of course, this is just me.
Yes, sir.
This is me speculating like the fat piece of shit I am.
Okay, right. Yeah, I mean, I do want Bryan back as much as the next person does, but I mean, I thought he would have been okay by now. How long has he actually been out? He's been out for quite a fucking while now, hasn't he? 8 months? 6 months?
About 5. It was literally not long after WrestleMania.
Yeah, fucking hell. I thought he would have been okay, cured by now, or at least kind of somewhat cleared by now, but I don't know. I mean, I know what he has is a serious, injury, and it's fair enough, we don't want him going down the Edge path, so, but, there you go. Okay, right. So, we're gonna move off Daniel Bryan because it was, obviously he hasn't returned, unfortunately. He didn't do a massive Keith return on Raw, shame he didn't. Move on, match number 6, we've got Shield 2.0 versus the Wyatts, which is Roman and Dean. Now this, in my opinion, was probably the best match of the night. I enjoyed this probably more than any other matches. I thought this was quite good. Yeah, so Roman and Dean versus Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. As we saw months ago at Battleground, Luke Harper had returned and tried to hide his beard in the hoodie to show it wasn't him, and he did a very foul job of doing that.
Yeah.
So they bring back Luke Harper with Bray Wyatt. At first I wasn't happy with this, because I thought Luke Harper was doing well on his own, and Bray Wyatt originally would never get a title shot while he's with the Wyatt family, and now they've got the family back together. It's just like, okay, right, so Bray Wyatt's not going to be WWE champion anytime soon then, by the looks of it. So, which sucks, but when that day happens, it will probably be very good. So, good fucking match.
Yeah.
This start, it was quite surprising. I mean, did you not see Shield and Wyatt at Elimination Chamber
that was
2 years ago?
Teams, yeah.
That was amazing, yeah. But yeah, these again. I know this was good because say what you like about Roman Reigns, I think the guy has talent, regardless of he doesn't have talent when it comes on the microphone.
So say what I like about Roman Reigns. Okay, I will. Thank you. Fuck Roman Reigns.
Why fuck Roman Reigns?
No. I didn't mean the guy shit or anything. I just meant that was an instruction for his wife. When he gets home and when she's ready, of course, don't just she might not be in the mood when he gets back home, and so obviously he pours some wine and whatever, have a little kind of dinner and shit, wine and dine, and then fuck Roman Reigns. That's a lie. I actually meant just fuck Roman Reigns, fuck him and fuck his booking, fuck everything. There you go. That was my only problem with the match. Really good, entertaining match. And Roman Reigns basically stays down for about 5 bloody minutes and comes back, wins it. Lol.
Yeah, we had Roman sleep. Was it Roman sleeping?
Yeah.
Is that that chant they'd done that? That was hilarious. Yeah. What happened to him? He got taken out over the commentary table or something, didn't he? Or through the table or something.
They threw him over the French announcer table, I believe.
French. Yeah, they have 3 tables. It's when have we ever needed 3 fucking commentary
WrestleMania,
tables?
apparently. And obviously they're really pushing hard for this to be the next WrestleMania of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, well, SummerSlam is the second biggest event of the year, so it wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, Roman, are you sleeping chance? But yeah, it's so joking aside, you don't enjoy Roman Reigns then?
No. Not anymore, because I mean, as in the Shield, he was entertaining because he was one part of a whole, you know. It was yeah, fair enough. I walked into that one, but yeah, it was one part of a whole because Dean was the crazy one, Seth was the flippy one, and like he was the big hitter, And he was entertaining when he came in off a hot target, like doing a Superman punch, and that one time I can't. Is there a name for it? It's just an apron drop kick he does. That. I always thought that was.
I think it's called, I don't know, apron side head drop kick or apron head drop kick or something. I don't think there is a name for it. I think it's just what it is, really.
But now, and then the retard push happened. They just fucking, basically, WWE was like, fuck everything. We want this guy to be the main event of WrestleMania. Fuck everyone else, and they fucking pushed it to the goddamn moon. And luckily they saved themselves by pulling the Seth Rollins parachute and fucking before they crash landed the biggest event of the year. And now it's just like, well, now I just can't see him insane anymore. I see every flaw that he has, and he's not improving. I mean, he's back with this him and he's back with Dean Ambrose now. He's kind of becoming slightly entertaining again. You ever seen the promos they were doing like backstage, and like Dean's like, "Hey, remember we did this?" and like Roman's like, "Dude, don't mention that." it was he's kind of like funny because he's funny because he's playing Dean Ambrose's bromance basically, and when he goes back to doing solo, he'll be shit again. Simple as.
Okay, right.
Fuck Roman Reigns. Anyway, so yeah.
Oh, let's not fuck Roman Reigns. I've got no problem with Roman Reigns. I honestly, okay, fair enough. That was a very in-depth analysis about why you. Yeah, I mean, at first I used to enjoy the Superman punch, but I used to think it was quite cool to see. But then when he turned it into a basic, move to do when he basically started doing it all the time, I just thought it lost its little specialness about it. You know what I mean? Like when you have something that's special to see. I used to do this when he first started doing it. I thought, oh my god, we've never seen this sort of thing before. But now he does it all the time, and it kind of lost its little special ability to it. And of course they give him the spear as well, which is probably every fucking wrestler in the world is probably doing spear. I mean, how many WWE wrestlers right now are doing spear as finishers? No, not many, but back in the day it was fucking loads of them. I mean, Catherine. What was the deal with the blonde hair to do a spear? Feuded with Eva, not Eva. Eve Torres. Yeah, the woman feuded with Eve Torres. What was her name?
I'm sorry.
Fuck. Lee, you could help me out here. I used to watch it.
Caitlin,
fucking Caitlin, that's it, Caitlin, she used to do spear. I began with K, I know I did, fucking Caitlin, anyway, yeah, so, fuck it. Yeah, I think Roman Reigns is alright, personally. I think when they put him in a match, okay, solo, maybe not as good, but when they put him with Dean Ambrose, and when they make him work with Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper, when they get any of those three, even Eric and the other one as well, and Seth, when all those three were together, they all used to work really well. And this tag team match was enjoyable. I did enjoy it. They all went mental on each other because of what's been leading up to this, and it's been good. It was a good match. It was good. It was interesting to see. I would like to see hopefully another one. We're not going to obviously get Night of Champions match, but it'd be good to see them going on Hell in a Cell. That would be interesting to see. So yeah, don't put that in your mouth. No, stop it. No. Okay, cool. Right, yeah. Anything else? Anyone want to add anything to that? Shield 2.0 versus the Wyatt?
It was just a pretty good match, which they held again the next night.
Yes, a rematch. Yes, and we still we won't talk about that. We could talk about. Should we talk about it now or at the end? What happened with War?
We'll go at the end. Why not?
We will go at the end, yeah, because we missed the tag team match as well. We're going to talk about Douglas. Okay, yeah, right. Move on. So we move on to what I thought was probably the most entertaining match of the night. I mean, that made up definitely for after watching that triple threat anyway. Move on to a lot of people were annoyed that this match wasn't the main event. A lot of people thought this match was going to be the main event. Seth Rollins versus John Cena. A few people were confused why it wasn't the main event because it should be a title match and all title matches should be a main event. I was like, mate, Undertaker makes a return with Brock Lesnar. How in the hell was that not? That was really going to be second card? To SummerSlam pay-per-view, that was always going to be the main event. Come on, think about it, It's like Triple H and Undertaker in Hell in a Cell WrestleMania. I didn't even know that was going to be the main event. I was shocked to think that was going to be the main event, but they made it. So yeah, Rollins, Dean Ambrose. match for both titles, champion versus champion, unifying them both together. There's a Dutch alert report, apparently they want to get rid of the US title, but I don't know if that's true or not. So, I mean, they should do, but to be fair, the belt is just fucking meaningless now, to be honest.
It was last 5 months since WrestleMania, it's actually meant something again.
Yeah, sort of.
It's the
I
IC,
thought
the
it
IC
was
belt,
more...
the IC belt that's become basically, you know,
That's going cursed.
The curse of the jobber.
Cursed ICT, yeah. Almost took Ryback out with his staph infection, but didn't quite get him. Was it staph infection? Is that how you say?
No, that's what he tweeted.
Yeah. It looked horrible on his leg though. Apparently CM Punk had one of those and he never could take time off, apparently, according to him, for that. So, but I don't know if that's just CM Punk and Ryback again having more digs at each other because they obviously don't really like each other. So, I mean, I don't blame them.
Ryback doesn't know how to spell staff, for the particularly for the infection. You know why? Because he's dumb as fuck.
I like Ryback. It's cool. Got nothing wrong. You don't like Ryback?
I'm half and half on him. Yeah.
Yeah, half and half.
I was kind of getting up on him, then I listened to the podcast by Punk, and I was just like, alright, that sounds like a swag.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, guy just sounded a bit like a dick, after what he said, And apparently Ryback just tweets back saying that what he said was bollocks about what he said to him, but I don't think so, realistically. I don't think CM Punk's wanted to lie about it, because he was doing a podcast to reveal all, so I don't think it was bollocks. I think most of what he said was true. And she's on her front again. Okay, cool. So Rollins Cena was actually pretty good, actually. I found this quite mildly entertaining, this match was. It was slow to start off with, but obviously Rollins came out just as the White Ranger. As the White Ranger, yeah. There's a meme, I did a thing on Facebook, go Seth Rollins. He came out as White Ranger. There's also a photo of him and the White Rangers with a question of who wore it better, which is pretty funny. It was good. So he came out in white as well, so I was just like, what the fuck, is it Independence Day in America or something? I'm pretty sure that's in July, but most people coming out just in white. But it suited him. He did look like a Power Ranger, but it suited him, so yeah. Obviously he broke Cena's nose a week ago, made a new t-shirt of it, You Can't See Knee, which is quite a funny shirt. Might get that, I'm not really too sure. And he does the knee again in the match later on, so if it had broken his nose again, that would have been just hilarious. So I thought it was entertaining, that match.
It was,
anyone else? No? It was quite good, regardless of what people will say about John Cena.
Beautiful.
When he's put... I was to say no. When he's put in the ring against people who are talented, John Cena can actually have a good match. Regardless of what people might think of him. He's the worst fucking wrestler in the world. Oh my god, the 5 moves of doom. Oh my god, you can't see me. Oh my god, when's he gonna have a heel turn? Oh my god, he's champion again. Sort of things that people bitch about him on the internet. But he did just do 500 wishes. Recently, 500 Make-A-Wish, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not know he was that high on wishes, to be honest. But 500, fucking hell. That's a lot of wishes. It really is. Right, I'm hoping she doesn't cry. Do you want to put it on her back? In case she does, because that's going to interrupt things. Sorry, daughter's in the room. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, she's probably going to cry in a minute, so you're going to all enjoy listening to that. So it was quite mildly entertaining. It was good. What I didn't like was the end.
Same.
What? Saying the end. Good old. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but was it not so fucking predictable that Ron Soup's going to hit John Cena? I mean, who? Come on, hands up if you didn't see that coming.
I saw some interference. I just didn't see Jon Stewart. Oh, you mean after he came into the ring? Right. Sorry.
Yeah, but with a chair.
I was just like, he's going to go after Cena. Yeah.
It was pretty predictable. It was just like, oh my god, no, he's going to screw with Seth Rollins. Oh wait, he hit John Cena. Oh wait, there's a pedigree. Oh wait, there's a win. Oh god, what a fucking weekend that was. Really? Is that the best way you can do it? You make some sort of celebrity come down to feud with Seth Rollins, and then you make the celebrity go all betrayal, and that's how Seth Rollins goes over?
There's no way the match was going to end good. Because basically the options are Seth Rollins wins clean over Cena. Yeah, that's going to happen. Cena wins clean or whatever, or overcomes the odds by, AA and whoever comes down to help Seth or whatever, J&J come back. Yeah. And basically Brooklyn boo the fuck out of the building, and John Cena is US and WWE champion, and he's tied with Ric Flair for most World Heavyweight Championships, so that's fucked again. So best of the best situation, Jon Stewart. he's obviously really good, because you ever see that Raw he hosted or whatever. He was fucking hilarious on there. And he's obviously like a big fucking wrestling fan, so it was just awesome him coming down and be like, yeah, fuck you seeing it, there you go. And I'm not saying that was an amazing thing, but that was the least worst possible way to end it, because there were so many other worse options.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose so, but it was just like, but I don't know, I suppose deep down I sort of could have seen it coming when they hosted him to be SummerSlam host anyway, at the end of the day, because he did this whole thing with Seth Rollins, and you think, oh no, he's come to betray like Seth Rollins, even though he didn't, so it's just like, I saw it as a weekend, I'm sorry, it was just like, a stupidly weekend, I didn't like it, I just thought it was just, yeah, I mean, I know it's Seth being Seth, and, you know, he's typical, heel Seth, he can't get over himself, it has to be, obviously, doing it the heel way, but yeah, so he won over, so he became United States champion as well, so it's going to be interesting, and because he won that, he got a statue made of him, bronze statue, which looked fucking nothing like him, whatsoever. I thought that statue looked fucking horrible, to be honest, of him made, so yeah, because of that win, due to that. So moving on, if you could hear movement by the way doing that, it's because I was trying to find my phone. Because, yeah, and I found it and it's dead, and yeah, I'm not happy about that. So, yeah. So, good-ish match to watch, but probably the weakest ending they could have done. So, yeah. Shitty ending, definitely ending, yeah. Next one, number 8. Thank God. We should be talking about the main event now.
John Cena, I was watching it, I was like, it's coming up 3 hour mark, so obviously Taker and Brock's next, and then I'm like, there's a bunch of other matches before, I was like, what? It was going to be the title match, then Undertaker Lesnar, but no, there we go. The three-way, the three-way elimination match with Team PCB, because submission sorority is a porn site thing.
Well, they couldn't really think of a more creative name, I mean, at least Team Bad, at least Team Beautiful and Dangerous was at least not the best thing, but at least it was an attempt at making something decent.
Right there, Team Tap Out, there you go, sorted. Unless isn't there a brand of like sports gear called Tap Out? Oh yeah, so I'm guessing they probably would have hit some marketing bullshit with that then. But either way, Team PCB, or as I like to call it, Team Angel Dust.
Oh, I just figured why you said Team Tap Out, because they've all got submission maneuvers.
We're going to be called Submission Sorority, so there you go. Next.
Oh, was they? Was that the original name?
They announced it on like a Raw or a SmackDown. I can't remember which one. And then the internet went alight when it's like, you realise that's the name of a porn site. Where like really? Like BDSM stuff, Submission Sorority or something. And it was just like, they dropped it immediately, no mention of it, and they're just like, oh, we're Team PCB. And I think they were on the commentary table on one of the Raws or something, and like, I can't remember, it was Cole explaining it, or one of them would explain it. It was like, we're Team PCB, me, Paige, Charlotte, and Becky. Yeah, get it? It's just like, oh, God. Why?
Not even really an attempt, really, was it? At anything. They just basically took the titles of the names and put it together. So it's like, yay! So this was very misleading. I thought when they said the nation, I thought they were going to do each person gets eliminated of each team. But what it was one team gets eliminated and that goes down. Well, basically one team goes first and it turns into just a 6-man tag. So I thought it was going to be like each person, gets eliminated from each. Like Nikki goes, it becomes 2 versus 3 versus 3, or like 1 versus 3 versus 2. That's how I thought it was going to go. A bit of an understatement, really, because Diva SummerSlam, if they did that, it probably would have gone on for fucking ages. But it did go on for 15 minutes. So, yeah, wasn't too bad, I suppose. It was relatively good-ish. I mean, I suppose the right team probably won, I'd say, with having Team PCB win. So, yeah. I don't know. I think the first elimination was... Who went out first? Was it the Bellas or the...
Bad. Team Bad.
Yeah, Team Bad went first, which was a bit weird, because I honestly thought Bellas should have gone first, and it should have been just left with Team Bad versus Team PCB. That would have been more interesting, but no, they didn't do it. I don't really have much to say on this one, to be fair, because I don't really take note on Diva matches and stuff realistically that well. But I mean, what?
The odd one out is in Team Bella.
Yeah.
Alicia Fox, God, she's so uncoordinated and clumsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she really is. But I don't know if I mean, who would you replace then? If you don't,
Natty, obviously.
Natty on Team Bella though. She doesn't need to be in Team Bella. She could have her own team, like Team Hearts or something. You know, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, but they're not going to put. You know, it's WWE, mate. They're not going to push Natty, are they? You know, they did a gimmick with her farting backstage in public more than just nearly a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
You know, hated that. That was just so shameful to make her do that. But you know, and now her boyfriend is out of fucking wrestling like Sami Zayn. He's out now for a year. You know, so her husband. So is it husband? I can't say. I don't know if they're married or not.
Yeah.
Husband. Yeah.
Yeah, husband. Yeah, they're married. Yeah, they're out as well. So yeah. So either way, it was a pretty good. It was an entertaining 50 minutes to watch, and it always is when you've got Becky, Charlotte, and Paige, and that in. And I don't really like watching the Bellas, and I don't even think Tamina's really like that talented, to be honest. But yeah, so it went first. I think I don't even remember how bad they were eliminated. To be honest, I think one of the Bellas got them out. No, that's how they ended up. It ended with basically Brie going for a drop kick. She failed, and then fucking hell, who hit? Becky Lynch. Yeah, Becky Lynch with the pump handle slam, a very weird pump handle slam, and that went on. Yeah, so Nathan, unless you got any more to say about that, we'll move on from that.
No, not really.
No,
It was a Divas match the previous night on NXT, and it was fucking amazing, and it even brought tears to my eyes.
Really, who was it between?
It was between Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Bayley, yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. I'm on about the previous night.
Oh, the previous night. Sorry if we said the night after.
After.
Yeah. Sasha
And
Banks.
the ending,
Sasha Banks.
again,
Bayley.
well, you might know the results or whatnot, but the ending fucking almost had me in tears. Basically, it was just like it was so beautiful and whatnot. And it was amazing, and it was just like phenomenal. And then we treat to this, and it's just like so much weak sauce.
Yeah, exactly. It was good. I mean, I think Charlotte and Sasha Banks had a really good match when they had an NXT thingy. It just goes to show if you give divas time, there are ones out there, that can put the hard graft in, just as much as the guys can, So, and Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha are just true thingy. I'm glad Bayley won the title. She's a talented person. She won't probably be coming forward for probably just a few months now, but there we go. We'll look forward to it. I'm actually kind of want Tyler Breeze to come forward next, because he's a good one to see. So. Moving on, we had this second card in the night, which I actually a little bit forgot about this match, if I'm being brutally honest. I kind of a little bit forgot. I expected it was going to be Taker and Thingy afterwards, but no, we've got Kevin Owens, and the baby's got my headset wire. Get off. Amy, get off. So, don't pull that. No, don't pull it, thank you. So Kevin Owens versus Cesaro. And I enjoyed this for two reasons. One, the right person went over. Could have been Kevin Owens, and I'm glad it was Kevin Owens. And two very talented guys getting in the ring. Cesaro is amazingly over right now, especially with the Cesaro section signs. He couldn't be more over as a face. Kevin Owens.
Cesaro as well.
Yeah, he's going to be on Tough Enough, I think, this week, wrestling with one of either Josh or ZZ. So that'll be interesting to watch. Will you stop?
I thought Tough Enough had finished.
No, the final is tomorrow. I think Tuesday this week. I think is it tomorrow? Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, I think Josh and Amanda will probably win it anyway. Josh will definitely win, not ZC. WWE don't need ZC, in my opinion. But there we go. So Owens Cesaro, good match, good back and forth, cocky one. The ending looked a bit kind of botched, to be honest. The ending looked a bit like crap, kind of Cesaro was kind of backing out a little bit. He didn't want to do kind of the. Well, I don't know, what's it, Fisherman Bust or whatever, I don't know what it is. He kind of does a Fisherman Slam. Yeah. He does that off the top rope, which leads to the pop-up power bomb. It was good, very well worked between these two. They've been building up for months seeing these two, so it was good to finally see them. And they got a pretty good spot on the card. And I was thinking they would be like middle of the card, but they pretty much played second to the main event of the card. So, good spot. And Owens went over, like the right person to win. Good length of time. I enjoyed this. I did this very long. It could have gone on for longer. I personally felt it says 40 minutes, 21. It didn't feel like 40 minutes to me. It felt a bit shorter than that. I don't know why. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I hope they will do another one. And get off.
Raven's being attacked by his child. One thing I was, Kevin Owens and Cesaro could make a really good feud run, but problem is at the minute, what would make the run perfect? The feud they should be fighting over the US title, but unfortunately that's.
Yeah.
Not that I'm upset that it's with Seth Rollins, because they say.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah, it's like hopefully they won't retire the US title, but hopefully,
I don't think I read reports of retiring the US title. I just read reports that they might be done with it, and or they might be kind of making the US title now with the WWE World one, and it's now going to be remember when the both world belts become the undisputed one? I think I read a little bit like they were kind of going to keep them as a double act now and not make them solo or something like that, which I think is fucking stupid.
Yeah, especially now the US title finally has prestige to it, since the whole
and now they're just going to
split this up.
Putting it together would just be fucking ridiculous, to be honest.
We'll see. So maybe between now and Night of Champions, like Seth Rollins will have to defend the US title or something, and then John Cena will make him lose it to hopefully Owens or Cesaro, and then Owens and Cesaro have another match at Night of Champions with the US title on line, and that'll be amazeballs. Hopefully,
it should be.
If it happens, touch wood.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, I know. Okay, I know. Alright, yeah, I've only got one more match to go through, okay? Yeah, one more. Yeah. I know. You want the US title on them as well, don't you? Yeah, I know. But it can't happen.
That's weird, because...
They gave it to John Cena.
That's weird. That's pretty much the noises I make in every podcast when I'm talking about something I don't like. I'm just, crying like a child.
It's like every Bella match, really. So. Mage, can you go deal with her a second? I'm just gonna go and... Yeah, I'm just going to have to go up here. Sorry, 2 seconds. God, the microphone's probably gone weird. Sorry. Right, there we go. Right, sorry, I've just moved upstairs just quickly. Right, so yeah, fucking get my words out. Yeah, so, but I like the fact that Owens went over. I was scared Cesaro was going to go over, but I don't know, I just think Owens needs to go over a little bit more, considering the whole John Cena feud, where that really got him kind of nowhere, to be honest. So yeah, I'm out of breath just walking up the stairs. Oh god. So yeah, unless you two want to add, we'll move on to the
main event.
Should we say Costastrous main event? Yeah. We're on to number 10, and my god, match number 10, god, I don't know how long we've been going on for now. It's got to have pushed over an hour and 12, but that's before we started talking. So we move on to Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, the match everyone wanted to see. The match, Undertaker came back, they had the massive brawl on Raw. I'm gonna kill you, you're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Undertaker's face made a meme now, a new meme. So... Taker and Brock. Wow, what to say about this? Fucking hell. It was not really that good, if I'm being honest.
It was on paper, I liked the idea, but then I thought immediately, is it going to be WrestleMania 31 where Taker's just stumbling around out of breath for fucking 20 minutes? And it was kind of a bit of brawling here and there though, but it was pretty much just
Yeah, it was a mixture of Brock becoming Brock, kind of Undertaker not really selling German suplexes that well, considering, in my opinion anyway. And I mean, the man's 45 years old, but still, why suplex a man if they can't sell it very well? Brock saying suplex city bitch probably more times than he should have done during that match, and again the ending, which is a really stupid ending, which just sets up for another match, because technically, obviously, it does the whole Undertaker tapped out, but Undertaker got the win. So obviously, and they came out Raw wanting another match, and the dirt sheet of that apparently is they're going to go to Hell in the Cell apparently for the final match. So
don't do that.
Yeah, but I've got two reports saying that, one on WrestleZone and one on, I'm sure there was one on Lord of Pain as well. But apparently it seems kind of obvious really, that's not the next pay-per-view, but it's the following pay-per-view, they've had a match there already, it's Taker's thing, it would be, if they're going to do a decider, it would probably be the best thing to do. So it kind of makes logical sense a little bit to put them in the cell, but if they can't hold a solo match that very well, what they're going to be like, probably 20 or so years time back in Hell in a Cell, and no, it's just not going to work.
But
so yeah,
if you want to see a good Undertaker Lesnar Hell in a Cell match, go rewatch No Mercy 2002.
Well, that was alright. I personally think the Edge Undertaker at SummerSlam 2004, I think, was probably the best.
No, I wouldn't say it's the best Hell in a Cell ever. I'm just saying, if you want to see a good Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker and Lesnar, go watch that one.
Oh yeah. That was okay. I thought that was alright. I would probably put it down as my least favourite Hell in a Cell matches. But there we go. But it was alright. But that was back when Undertaker was putting Brock over like way too much and more than he should have done. But he had rights to. But I didn't like the fact Taker won because it just proved to me what the fuck was why did Brock end the streak then? You've just completely pissed over all the streak to just let the man win again. So why end the streak if you knew The Undertaker was going to win at SummerSlam? There was no reason to end the streak, really. They've just completely pissed all over that now, in my opinion. So they shouldn't have done it. They should have keep the dominance up, keep Brock Lesnar the winner, keep it up there, but no, they didn't. They had, technically Brock did win, but yeah, they didn't do it, and The Undertaker went over more, and I'm just thinking, really? So now the streak was ended was just fucking pointless. So well done, WWE, well done. And now we're probably going to get a third match now, which probably no one is really going to want to see, but we're going to get it anyway, so yeah.
There's really not much else to say about the match, apart from, let's discuss the ending. Lesnar gets Undertaker into, what is this, is it the Kimura lock? Yeah. And then then the referee's looking at the shoulders, you'll see if he's been pinned. Then the bell rings, and it's like, okay, what's going on? I expected a screwy finish, but with interference or something, not a screwy finish that somebody fucked up. But people say no, it wasn't intentionally fucked up because it was supposed to be like that because basically as the camera angle later reveals, Undertaker tapped, I see, but the ref didn't see it. Ref didn't call for the fucking bell. Heyman didn't call for the bell. It would just make a lot more sense right there if you see Heyman rushing over and he forces the timekeeper to ring the bell. It's like, there you go. That just makes a lot more sense right there. But no, just timekeeper randomly rings the bell because timekeeper, even from his position, the timekeeper wouldn't be able to see that submission either. So the fuck. And then we're stuck in Confusion City, bitch. And,
exactly.
And everyone just meanders around. Undertaker, does his new finishing maneuver again, the low blow. My groin. Yeah.
It's the people's weak spot. I just noticed it's the groin. Why did I not do this when I've debated ages ago against in that tag team match? I should have done it then. I'm just learning that is the groin area.
The hilarious ones. You watch Botchamania, the ending, the recent one. It was
yes.
Took audio from an episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Don't know if you guys watched that. It's like a fan made dub thing. They just recut Dragon Ball Z. It's pretty hilarious. And there's a quote from Vegeta. It's like, he keeps hitting me in the dick. Why does he keep hitting me in the dick? And it shows Lesnar winning at the end of the match. He's like, that was for my dick. Yeah. Basically, low blow into the fucking Hell's Gate. Brock passes out because of reasons. There you go. No actual end. Just referee he's passed out.
Now we got to mention about the Brock Lesnar shooting the middle finger.
Yeah, that was.
Now that was blurred out in the replay. Michelle watched the replay. Yeah. If you watch it back on the network, it is blurred out. Michelle watched it yesterday, and the finger's blurred out. So only anyone who ever watched this pay-per-view live or recorded it live, you would see Brock flipping the bird. But other than that, the DVD obviously will have it blurred, and the replay is blurred. Don't blame me. Go back on the network and watch that match. I'm pretty sure Michelle said the finger was blurred out. So, which I was kind of. I mean, I kind of knew it was going to be blurred out anyway.
On the network.
But
I do understand they do it for if they're doing replays on Raw or SmackDown or whatever. But I'm really shocked that they do it for the actual network. I mean, the network has full uncensored ECW pay-per-views, so.
Exactly.
Middle finger ain't gonna,
ain't gonna really, yeah, exactly, and there's, yeah, so, which is a bit stupid, really, because they could have just made it a 14, really. But again, WWE selling its, PG thing. But again, they're not really that live, because they are live, but they're also 2 seconds ahead of the live feed. So that's why whenever you see on Raw, they bleep a swear word, and you think, well, how the fuck did they bleep that they're live? So they could have easily blurred the middle finger on the day, but they didn't. So I thought it was a bit, I don't know, but he flipped him off, which I thought was quite funny, and they both just collapse out. And obviously Undertaker, signals the winner, even though Rock was technically the winner, which in my eyes was bullshit, because I thought to myself, well, that's now going to set up another match, and on Raw, Paul Heyman comes out, they challenge the Undertaker, and who do they get? Believe! And he just gets completely arse raped. So, but that's, and it might lead to Hell in a Cell. I don't know what they're going to do now. I don't know if Rock's going to show up maybe around Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, whether Lesnar and Taker are going to keep Paul are going to keep pushing Undertaker to do the rematch or something, and that'll be around October time. I don't know what's going to go on, but yeah, it's like a bit of a weird ending, to be honest. But yeah, I just honestly thought Brock winning would have been like so much better, and it would have been so much better. It's just a shame it didn't happen.
Of course,
so,
did you see
there you go.
The things that went around on the internet? Taker collapsed pretty much in the entranceway of the SummerSlam thing. Yeah, collapsed.
It was to sell it.
Yeah, that's hoping that's what it was. Yeah.
Sorry, say that again. So what? He collapsed. And what did you say, Lee? Sorry. What did Lee? What did you just say? Repeat that.
It was to sell the match.
Oh, okay. So he was. Oh, okay. So it might have been like Undertaker selling sort of thing. Okay, yeah, maybe. I mean, he sort of does that.
Remember how WWE kept making a big thing about you ever see that 24 show on the network where Undertaker gets backstage, but then he collapses off camera and everyone's like, oh shit, so I'm guessing that's in the minds of the fans now, so they obviously decided let's work that a little bit, so have Undertaker purposely collapse, but this time where people can see him, because he didn't land on his head during this match, luckily, but the WrestleMania 30, he had a concussion, and he manages to get all the way back to the long ass fucking ramp way, all the way back, get back behind a thing before fucking passing out and collapsing. So.
Yeah, because you see on the if you watch, is it WrestleMania 24 on the network? You can see Vince McMahon says, "Oh, can I get some help here, please?" And then you see loads of people run to the Undertaker's aid, fucking, and then Vince and Undertaker share a hug before he actually went out and had that match as well, which is quite, well, I don't know, it's not weird to see, but it's just good to see. Obviously Vince and Mark are actually quite close, and I think they've always been quite close realistically. That's why Undertaker's always been with WWE, I mean, he could have gone to WCW. He could have jumped the ship around then. I don't even know if he was really. Had he debuted with when WCW before they had the war? Had he debuted? I think he did, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, of course he did. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking he didn't debut until later on, but he came in at Survivor Series.
The war didn't start out until '95, really.
Yeah, to the Ted DiBiase, and that was during the Attitude Era. So I'm trying to think what Undertaker was doing. Yeah, so he would have been the Ministry during the Attitude Era, and would have been with Kane, or would he have been the Corporation Ministry by then? Oh my god, I don't even know. Fuck, I don't even know.
Started late '98, then midway.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's something like that. Yeah, so he could have jumped ship. He could have easily jumped ship, and then they make a Sting character, which some people see was a little bit of a knockoff to the Undertaker character, a little bit, them trying to, well, we all know WWE kind of fight back, so they were kind of stealing gimmick ideas, and they were stealing gimmick ideas from, we don't need to go through that. I'm pretty sure you both seen the Monday Night Wars anyway. If you haven't watched Monday Night Wars, obviously do watch it, but you both have anyway. I recommend anyone's listening to this, it's probably not very many of you, but if you've not seen the Monday Night Wars, it is on the network, and they have brought it out on DVD as well, which is a bit fucking stupid, and the only difference is the DVD has some extras that the network didn't show, but I don't see why. Why would they put more extras on DVD and not put the network over in that sort of sense? So that confused me a little bit.
The podcast was complaining, why don't they do more DVDs? Now there's like,
no, I mean,
take that.
Fuck you. No, because Oh, they do. No, they do a lot of DVDs. I wasn't playing they don't do DVDs. They do. But like, it's just find it weird how they brought out an exclusive show on the network that was out on DVD, and then they put more extras on it. Like, I just thought that was a bit weird. Like, I didn't think the Monday Night Wars needed to be on DVD. Like, I think it's all right as a network exclusive, to be fair. But whatever. Either way, it's good, and it showcases a lot. But yeah, they are friends. They're good friends, and yeah, so obviously, yeah. I mean, but Taker does get knackered. I mean, how old is he? The man is what, 40 odd, 50 odd, bang on 50. Yeah, he's still going. Like. I like to think maybe if they had a match Hell in a Cell, that's it. And he'd call it there, Like maybe if he was able to beat Brock again in his own match where it all started, maybe he wouldn't need to. Or maybe he was to lose in his own match, and maybe it would be enough, like, to kind of maybe call it there. But I don't know, according to reports, he doesn't want to end it there. Apparently, according to Mark, he thinks he can carry on and he wants to keep going, So,
Mr. Undertaker, you can't stop, for fuck's sakes. I'm not talking about.
Can't stop.
I'm not talking about the collapse. I'm just talking his in-ring ability. He just staggers around fucking the entire time. There's a difference between selling and telling when somebody's just like just fucking knackered the entire match. It's like WrestleMania play button this year. Fucking the only match I was really looking forward to turned out to be the match that disappointed me the most, and every other match was actually pretty good. It was Undertaker and Wyatt, and that was just fucking piss poor. I was so hyped for it. I was just like, yes, this is the fantasy booking I've been waiting to see. God, it was meh at best.
Yeah, it really was. Fucking, it's just the same with like Corey. I was only half listening to that. What was you saying? Wyatt and who? Wyatt and Taker. Is that what you're saying? Sorry, say that again.
No, what?
Hello. What? I'm confused. No, you just said fantasy booking. Sorry, I got just a little bit confused there. Can you just repeat what you just said?
Taker and Wyatt.
White, yeah, Taker and White, yeah, exactly. That's what. I agreed, yeah, because. Yeah, I just got confused. Sorry, I was reading something. I confused. Yes, that's right. I wanted to see Bray Wyatt and Taker as well. I thought it was going to be amazing, but it wasn't. Like, they didn't play it out very well. They basically had Bray Wyatt put himself over pretty much most of the weeks in promos, and when it got to the match at WrestleMania, it didn't hold up. No, that's right. That's what I was agreeing with you with. Yeah, the match wasn't that good. Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
Yes. Rounded up saying how much we advised that ending of the match and whatnot. Briefly, may as well round it up to an even hour and a half. The Raw following SummerSlam, it was treated like it was the Raw after Mania, wasn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. It felt like it was the Raw after Mania as well, considering we had three. Well, let's just go with the fucking obvious. The Dudley Boys are fucking back in WWE now. Come on, if you didn't watch the Attitude Era, if you're not in the middle age of 20, 25 now, and you listen to this, you'll know who the Dudley Boys were. I can pretty sure every young child, John Cena fan in that audience wouldn't have known who the fuck they were. So the crowd went mental, and I went mental. I went mental at fucking, I don't know what time it was in the morning. It was about 2:30 in the morning when I did that. The fireworks came down and the Dudley Boys are back. And the reason you're so fucking surprised is because that was so hidden. No one knew. Devon had apparently retired months ago anyway. Bubba Ray, as far as I know, was still in WWE doing Bully Ray. Now, I don't watch TNA because, fuck that. If I want to watch TNA, I'll just watch Total Divas. This is just the same shit. So, so I thought he was still in TNA. Now, my friend Mark tells me, no, Bully Ray left TNA ages ago. So it's like, okay, and he was never really under contract, apparently, according to him. So they came back. It was fucking so hidden. It's like Jack said before the podcast, it was not on any dirt sheet. There was nothing written about it. They wasn't spoiled at any airports. There was no photos. There was no nothing. There was literally nothing. And my God, they are back. Here's the question. Are they back for the long haul? Yes or no? Do you think they're going to do what the Outlaws did? Come back for 2-3 months, win titles and fuck off?
I'm guessing it'll be like a Jericho schedule. Just Jericho / RVD schedule. Like, do a few months, fuck off for 6 months, come back for another few months, fuck off again maybe.
Yeah, it might be pretty much the same. Yeah, I mean, but they apparently, according to a link I found, according to them, they are back for the long haul. They are come back. Yeah, apparently they are back for more than people think they are. Let me find the link. I'll send you both the link after this podcast. But yeah, apparently the link does say they are back for longer than people think they are, and not many people knew about it. Not many people knew they were returning either. In the backstage, obviously Vince Triple H did, but many people knew they were returning either. So that was pretty good. Yeah, Dougie Boy fucking back. That was unbelievable. I can't believe that. I honestly feels like a little bit of my childhood just came back on my don't know what. So other than that, we saw that return. We saw a new Wyatt member family. We saw a Rosebud. I can't fucking know what's his name. Brian Strowman or something like that. Brian Strowman. Fucking, they're gonna have to change that name because my god, I'm gonna pronounce that so wrong every time. So yeah, we see a Rosebud turn into a Wyatt family member. He has a black mask, interrupts the rematch from Thingy, and we see a new Wyatt family. Good, a powerhouse, really big muscled guy. I think it's quite good. Obviously, Eric Rowan out with injury, so I think they've maybe replaced him for the moment. Now the Wyatt family back together. So that was good to see. That's going to be interesting to see over the months.
In the previous reports, they said there was going to be a new Wyatt member, and
it was going to be Bray's sister, wasn't it?
I didn't hear about that. But the reports by David Meltzer, he basically said like, you're not going to like, basically there's going to be a third Wyatt member and you're not going to fucking like it whatsoever. And it's just like, okay, shit, and everyone's smiling and oh fucking hell, Dean's going to turn on Reigns and like join the family. And I was just like, God, you're right. Yeah, you're right. If that happens, that is just fucking stupid and retarded. But they didn't do that route, and they brought someone new in, and it wasn't like an amazing, like, oh my god, yeah, like, but it was just like, interesting. Yeah, they didn't just like fucking ruin somebody on the current roster's gimmick just to fucking, just to like, break him into the mold of the Wyatt family, like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I liked it. I like they got a new Wyatt family. I think they're probably just going to get, maybe at some point Eric Rowan will probably just join Dean and Roman, and it will just be probably a 6-man tag fight sort of thing. I think that's probably what's going to happen at some point. And of course, we see the ending to Raw, which was obviously Seth Rollins getting his gold and bronze statue, which I think just looked like crap. To be honest, it looked nothing like him. I don't care what anyone says. That was a fucking shit statue. And of course, they unveil the stadium. Did anyone know about Sting coming back?
Sausage,
you didn't know?
When they pulled it up, I was really fucking surprised. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, right, yeah. But then I was like, exactly. Oh, so they're going to do Sting versus Seth Rollins?
Yeah, it was what was weird even more that Sting had most of his makeup kind of at the top of his head, kind of gone.
He'd obviously been standing there for about like 20 odd minutes, sweating like crazy. So.
Get me going now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on, Seth, it's fucking hot in here. I would have probably liked it better if he had like his coat and his bat at the same time, and then when the coat opened, he would have just like pointed the bat at Seth. I think that would have been better. But so Sting makes this dramatic return after taking what I thought was a bit of a stupid loss to Triple H. Now, of course, apparently, according to reports, it is set for Sting versus, I don't know, there's something online saying we're going to get Sting versus, I think it's been made official, Sting versus Seth Rollins at Night of Champions has been made official. I don't know, because when Sting held up the belt, Stephanie McMahon was going, no. It might have been made on SmackDown. I've not seen SmackDown with this week yet, so I don't know, but yeah, I think it has been made official. So that's good. Now, let's just be honest, Sting isn't going to win the title. I think how old is it, Sting? 55? 50?
Yeah.
56. Fucking hell, 56 years old. So no way is he going to win the belt. No way about that. And he's a part timer. So let's do it. So let's look in the ways of doing this. Sting wins by DQ. WWE crush him again to another legend. Or Sting wins the belt and Sheamus comes down and cashes in and he wins the belt of Sting. So there's like maybe 3 scenarios that I think could happen. Maybe not the Sheamus one. But I was thinking, I don't know when they're going to make Sheamus cash in. Probably not yet, I'd thought. But yeah, there's still an idea that could be pitched out. It could happen. We don't know. It's good. It's Night of Champions. We know all the belts on the line. There's not going to be many change of belt hands. Well, for one, the tag team belts aren't going to change hands. US belt is basically WWE belt, so those two aren't going to change hands. Intercontinental title's not going to change hands, and Divas isn't going to change hands. In fact, no belt's probably going to change hands, so it doesn't really matter. So that's interesting to see. So we've already got the Night of Champions match booked. Sting versus Sting. Yeah, it'll probably be pretty good, I think. I think Sting versus Seth is going to be pretty good. I think Sting can hold his own pretty well. considering he's 55, 56, sorry, and he's doing quite well. So yeah, Sting, Wyatt, and Dudley Boys all back in one Raw. Fucking hell, that was a good Raw. You know, I'm gonna find another way of getting that so I can keep that Raw on DVD. Because I enjoyed that. I enjoy Raws like that. It's a shame it's not like that every week. So I think has anyone's got anything else to say? I think we'll come to a close now.
Yeah.
We come to a close there. Yeah, it's been going on for quite a long time.
Expect with a 4-hour spectacle like SummerSlam, or a 4-hour half and half kind of debacle.
Yeah, it's kind of I mean, it got a little. I'm not gonna lie, it got a kind of a bit. Kind of like watching paint dry a little bit because obviously we have to go through 10 matches, so it got a little bit ball aching to go through all these matches. But I mean, because usually I'm kind of used to going through 7 matches and then we're done. But you know, so it was a little bit of a difference going through 10 matches. But we've done it before. We're going through WrestleMania, and I think WrestleMania pretty much had the same sort of match sets up. So again, thank you all for listening in to SummerSlam. Out of 10, I'd probably give SummerSlam about 7, to be honest. Snap, right, 7. Jack, what about you? You gonna go higher or lower?
Oh, I don't know, Bruce. Maybe higher, maybe lower. I don't know. Tough choice, really. 6.
Gonna give it a 6. You went lower and it was a king. You lose. See you later. You don't get the car. but this is what you could have won. You know, it's just like, oh yeah, show me that, you bastard. But a 6. It wasn't too bad.
At the end of the Lesnar match wasn't such a giant clusterfuck. I'd probably give it at least a 7 or maybe an 8, but
yeah, I think I said an 8 on Facebook because I did enjoy it. There were matches I did enjoy. I did enjoy the Wyatts, but it's just the 3 parts to those end of those matches I didn't enjoy. I just honestly thought ending of Seth and Cena was just complete bullshit. I know you are right to agree with you. I mean, obviously it was going to be bullshit either way, but if they were going to do a bullshit ending, they probably could have got bigger bullshit than that bullshit, you know. So whatever. So that was it. It got a little bit awkward in that one. I'm sorry. My daughter was in the same room. My wife is actually looking to go out at the same time, but she can't get the pram on and says I have to do that and I'm doing this. So I'm sorry if we sounded awkward and anything during this. I had to deal with Amy, my daughter. She's not usually in the room. She was asleep when doing this podcast. And, you know, babies just pretend to, you know, they wake up whenever they damn well feel like damn those babies. You know, so yeah. So
they're getting Raven there trying to bury babies. Actually, that sounded wrong.
I'm trying to bury them.
Let's carry it. Let's move swiftly on.
Just like get in there. So again, thank you all for listening. Looks good. I tried to get Michelle to join this one, but she didn't do it. So I did ask her if she wanted to join SummerSlam, but she didn't do it, the bitch. So I'm gonna try and get her to join one of these podcasts, maybe WrestleMania next year. I'm gonna get her involved at some point, you know. So that'd be cool. So we'll see you all again at Night of Champions, or basically Night of where no belt will change hands, pretty much. Yep. So that's what I can see it as. Right. We'll see you then.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I need to fart.